everybody, and welcome to Set 2 of HiveMind 2 versus 412 ML, the 13.9, I did the math, 13.92 ounces. For ML we have TehOcelot. I asked a bunch of people in the IRC how they thought I should pronounce him. We agreed on TehOcelot, and he's going to be playing KnightofNi, who I saw 2 weeks ago in the 2v2, and I was pretty impressed by his play. I thought he was a good player. And we're on Ride of the Valkyries, which is a really interesting map, and I just want to show you. It was a really balanced map, except it favored Zerg just a little in Zerg versus Protoss, but it was pretty balanced, and you've got a very big main base leading down to a natural expansion, and then you've got like this kind of blockade that you can mine out. It's only 16 minerals to a mineral only, although getting the mineral only isn't so good of a, it's not that good. You've got this base and then this base in the corner, and it's a mirror map, and then you've got, coming down the middle, you've got this base in the back, and an island expansion. And in a Protoss versus Terran, we might see Knight try and take this perhaps. And it looks like TehOcelot is going for a wall, and I know 2 weeks ago I commented on stats, but I'm getting these replays just in a little bit later, so I don't want to look up the stats because they might be too late, and I might get all these games spoiled from me. And so standard build so far for both players, and Ride of the Valkyries is such a cool map. It was played in the 2005-2006 era, and the Scouting Probe, is it gonna get in? I think that's a Wallen. Come on, slip in there. Nah, it's denied. It can't get in. That's unfortunate. It's a two-player map, and it kind of reminds me of just a little bit of Return of the King. The way there's in the middle like a really long, wide ramp, and then another really long, wide ramp. There's a lot of opportunities for flanking, but there's also a lot of opportunities for sieging. Like I don't know, but the second expansion, the mineral only, looks very siegeable from like maybe a position like here or here. But anyways, TehOcelot. Just before we get too far in the game, I want to have a public service announcement. By the way, just to explain what's about to happen, I'm in Windows mode. I'm in W mode from Chaos Launcher, so I can do this. Here is the replay that I got. This title was so long that I needed to change the name to be able to open it. StarCraft can't open a game name that long, so just a words of wisdom. Pick a shorter game name. I don't know. I spent about 10 minutes dazed and confused. Not 10 minutes, but like 3 or 4 minutes, until I finally realized what I was supposed. I thought the file was corrupted, and I was like flipping out, and then I realized it was just the name that was too long. The probe's whoa, the probe got a kill. I'm so sorry I missed that. It must have killed an SCV, the SCV building the barracks. I'm really sorry I missed that. I'm as surprised as you are. I was talking about the map, which I really don't need to reveal anymore. But anyways, it looks like from 3 SCVs still on gas that we could be seeing a 2-factory push, and from the second factory it really looks like we're going to be seeing a 2-factory push. So we're going to see a tank start to build here, and mines start to upgrade, and then 2 vultures alongside with the marines. That's kind of more the SD push. But like, I think the best kind of 2-factory push is the fake double push, where you pretend you're going for the standard fake double build, which used to be to fool players into thinking that you were going for a 2-factory, you're going for a 1-factory into CC. But it's one of my favorite things to see, to someone just go for a 2-factory build, but push at the timing. And that's a pylon going down there. Nothing exciting. 2 gateways before pack. Knight's playing a little conservatively, and he's getting a robotics facility. He's probably going to get observers first, which is good. 4 marines, it looks like, is all that's going to be produced, and that's probably mines upgrading, yes, and vultures producing at both machine shops. So this is the first game I've seen TehOcelot play, and I've never talked to him, but so far he's playing everything by the book, and aside from losing that SUV, which probably phased him a little bit, he's been macroing well. His build is so far perfectly executed, and well, the same can be said about Knight's build, but I know nothing else about TehOcelot. And you can see that Knight was briefly trying to... either player could go up on these ramps and try to get a mischance. The way those two Dragoons are, it's going to benefit them. From their range, it looks like Dragoon range has not been upgraded, and mines are upgraded now. And that's a devastating mine. Wow, that was just a simply devastating mine, taking out two Dragoons. TehOcelot there's two Dragoons on the ramp, so maybe not, but TehOcelot's going to at least get a contain. So good job. Meanwhile, Dragoon range has not upgraded and is not upgrading, unless it just finished. We're going to see if he's going to try to micro and kill this mine. He gets it, and now he's going to go in for the tank, and that tank is in grave danger. A second tank coming alongside, and there's another mine that the Dragoons need to be wary of. Losing a mine, or losing a Dragoon, but that's a fine price to pay to kill a tank. That's a good rule of thumb, and it's observers first, so I assume there's an observer building, or is it already out? No. So there's 4 Dragoons. What's going on over here? But it's probably siege tank. Yeah, siege mode being upgraded. Still no detection. TehOcelot. Oh, I heard a. Did these get? Yeah, it looks like they might have gotten hit a little bit. Usually when a Terran doesn't scout a Protoss at all, which TehOcelot has not, they go for an engineering bay or an academy just in case, and it looks like TehOcelot's not doing that. So he's taking a bit of a risk, going right for the expansion. If it just so happened that Knight was going for DTs, TehOcelot would be kind of screwed, but luckily for him, he's not. It was probably a calculated risk. And he's put some mines in some very key locations. You can squeeze past here, but even then there's some mines, and there's like mines all across this ramp. So it's going to be, Knight's not going to be able to push out, except with observers, and those mines will definitely slow him down. TehOcelot's about to pick up a major economic advantage. It doesn't look like Knight's not doing anything with his tech. He's just pumping Dragoons. He's not... Now there's a nexus, and whoa, siege mode is up, and he's trying to push in. These Dragoons are in great danger. They could drag that mine into the... No, it dies before it goes down, and the tanks don't have enough blocking for them. And that mine just... yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't commentating. I was just in retro. Wow, that was a bad loss of 2 Dragoons. And the barracks is about to scout the nexus going up. In terms of tech, still no Reaver tech. I guess maybe he's not going for Reavers. And in terms of tech, still no additional tech to report on. And now the mine clearing party doing it right with the observer in range. And Dragoon range has been upgraded at some point. I guess I didn't notice it. The barracks is now going to get an eyeful of everything. And meanwhile, tanks sieging, trying to build up a defense, putting mines at his door. He really... Is that an engineering bay? Yeah, that's an engineering bay. He's going to start preparing for some drops, but it could have been too late already if Knight had gone for a quicker drop. Doesn't look like he's going for a drop at all. Probe's transferring now for Knight. Nice transfer. I kind of missed TehOcelot's transfer. And that barracks is going to go down, and oh no, it's burning down. Yeah, it goes down. It dies. And before TehOcelot can produce more factories, he's going to have to build a barracks. And this is an inopportune time to lose your barracks, because on 2 bases you want to have at least 4 factories, probably 5. I don't want to tell you how many factories TehOcelot should be getting.